Have you ever wondered how some perfectly normal travelers walk into an airport confident and excited, but somehow walk out pulled aside, questioned, delayed, or even banned from boarding without ever breaking a law? Most people think getting flagged at an airport only happens to criminals or suspicious-looking passengers. But the truth is far more shocking and way closer to everyday travel than you imagine. And today on Golden Age Travel Tips, we're exposing 15 real, hidden, and accidental ways regular passengers get themselves quietly marked in airline systems and security databases, sometimes forever, without even realizing it. Because modern airports are no longer just about boarding planes. They are massive data machines constantly watching patterns, behaviors, purchases, emotions, and even body language. And one small mistake, one wrong habit, or one innocent choice can flip an invisible switch that follows you on every future trip. Like, for example, showing up too early sounds responsible, right? But arriving 5 or 6 hours before a domestic flight can trigger automated systems designed to spot unusual travel behavior, especially if you do it often. And suddenly, your name gets highlighted for extra screening. Then there's arriving too late and rushing through security, sweating and panicking, which mimics stress behaviors linked to high-risk travelers. Another silent red flag. And what about constantly changing seats at the gate, pacing back and forth, checking exits, scanning faces? Many people do this out of boredom or nerves, but AI systems read it as suspicious movement patterns. And boom, you're selected for a random check that isn't so random at all. Then there's booking one-way tickets frequently, especially last minute, which airlines and border agencies associate with irregular travel intent, even if you're just flexible or hunting deals. And if you pay in cash too often instead of cards, that's another data point stacked against you because cash transactions are considered harder to trace. Now let's talk about luggage mistakes. Like wrapping your suitcase in plastic or using too many locks, thinking it's safer, when in reality, it draws attention, since smugglers often do the same thing. Or carrying brand new empty suitcases which look odd in screening algorithms. Or stuffing bags to full so they can't close properly, making officers curious about what you're hiding. And something most travelers never think about is traveling too frequently on short trips, like flying out and back every few days, which can make systems suspect courier-style movement even if you're just commuting for work. Another surprising trigger is excessive friendliness with airline staff or security officers, joking too much, oversharing stories, trying to build rapport. Because trained personnel are taught that unusual friendliness under stress can signal nervousness, while being cold, silent, or avoiding eye contact can also flag you. See the trap? Then there's what you wear. Bulky jackets in warm weather, hats pulled low indoors, sunglasses at security, clothing with too many pockets, all innocent fashion choices but commonly used by people trying to hide items. And once again, the system takes notes. And oh yes, your phone behavior matters too. Constantly deleting messages at the gate, turning off your phone during checks, refusing digital boarding passes repeatedly, or keeping multiple phones can look strange even if you're just privacy-focused. Now here's a big one that catches tons of travelers traveling with someone you barely know, like a new friend, business contact, or online acquaintance. If their profile gets flagged, yours can get pulled into the same risk category instantly. And even something as simple as changing your flight multiple times can raise concern because unstable itineraries match patterns used by people avoiding tracking. And what about skipping meals and water before flights, making you shaky, sweaty, irritated? All physical signs that security tech reads as stress responses, not hunger. And if you constantly request seat changes, especially near exits or crew areas, that's another quiet marker. And yes, even your social media can play a role in some regions. Public posts about hating security, smuggling jokes, or beating airport rules, even as humor can get pulled into background checks. Sounds crazy, but it happens. Then there's the boarding process itself. Hovering near the scanner before your group is called, trying to board early, crowding the gate area too much. All behaviors associated with urgency patterns. And finally, one of the most common ways people get flagged is repeatedly being selected for random checks and assuming it's just bad luck, when in reality, the system keeps selecting you because of accumulated small triggers stacking up like invisible points on a license. None of these things alone mean trouble, but together over time they create a profile that follows you silently from airport to airport. country to country, and most travelers never know why their trips always seem harder than everyone else's. The crazy part is that airlines and security rarely explain this because the system is designed to be subtle. But now that you know these hidden triggers, you can travel smarter, smoother, and stress-free, because flying isn't just about tickets and bags anymore. It's about patterns, habits, and awareness. And if you want to protect yourself, blend naturally, and enjoy hassle-free journeys, then here are some smart suggestions to keep in mind. Arrive within normal time windows instead of extremely early or last minute. Keep your behavior calm and casual. Dress comfortably but simply. Avoid excessive locks and overpacked luggage. Use consistent booking habits when possible. Stay hydrated and rested to avoid stress signals. Be polite but natural with staff. Travel with people you trust. And keep your movements relaxed and normal around gates and security. Small changes like these can make a huge difference in how smoothly your travel experience goes. And if you found this eye-opening, make sure to support Golden Age travel tips by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more hidden travel secrets that most people never talk about. Because the smarter you travel, the better every journey becomes.